Beloved brothers, Biafrans, Igbos, this moment is a moment of sober reflection. We have to reflect back on how Nigeria terrorist state dealt with Biafrans 1967 to 1970. We must learn the strategy they used and killed millions of us. Not to allow such strategy again to be applied in this recent time. I'm talking to you as an old warlord. You may feel whatever you feel in your heart because you wear military uniform. But experience never die and is the best teacher. Severally, I've been in many war front. You talk of Sierra Leone, you talk of Colombia, you talk of Liberia, UN peacekeeping operation. I was also in Georgia and India. So many places. I want to tell you something. If you will listen to me, listen attentively. If you are a freedom fighter, you need self-determination. You must predetermined and you must be determinant. Your life will not make meaning to you. You say you want to be free from your slave masters, Sokoto Caliphate. You must have a predetermined objective. What is your pursuit? What are you looking at? And how prepared are you? Fundamentally, from the cradle, who are your alliances? And how many soldiers you have raised, you trusted, that will not sabotage the movement? It's an eyesore and quite unbelievable and very disgraceful that immediately after the redeclaration of Biafra state, then the cabinet members of Biafra Republic in exile started fighting themselves over fundraising, over money, and some come to the social media to demonstrate some native powers and some talks anyhow. My brothers, iwe na-adị n'obi ekwe n'aka. Unu jikelere nwayọọ ka ofe rọrọ arọ zụrụ anyị nri. I'm telling you the fact. We have won this battle. Biafra have won Nigeria completely. But the problem we are having is lack of understanding. And you see, The world powers who would have liked to come into our matter to help us because of our behavior, reactions, disunity just after the redeclaration of Biafra makes them freezed. Some of you may like what I'm saying. Some of you may not like what I'm saying. So, but what I'm talking about is the way we can be able to go to this war and return back alive. Because you went and return with victory is the most important thing. I know it's not many people that went for war that returns, but by the power and the grace of the Almighty Creator who lives above everybody, we all shall go and return in peace, complete, victoriously. So what I'm saying this moment is that Biafrans need so many things to do fundamentally. They need a solid foundation, solid structure. They need to start their fight from their home. Somebody will say, I'm not reasoning well. But let me agree with you. But just know it that every water you pour on your head must come down to your legs. What you don't know is more than you. And no matter how you look at your father, no matter how old is your father in your eyes, and you call him a bastard, I don't know who you are. If you should call your father a bastard, now who born you and what is your name? You see, noise making will not help us. We need to be aggregated. We need consideration. The world is watching our unification. The unity of Biafran government is expected and is needed and will be respected. Nobody will like to trade without a profit. Everybody who is going to market is praying for profit. As you want to make a move, as you are making a move, what are the structures on ground do you have? How safe are they? And like I said, you have to start the freedom fighting from your house. Let us not go too far from the distractors and the people who are killing IPOB. They are very, very clear to all of us. And it did not go beyond Southeast. Because of self-complacency and belligerency, you should understand me. There's nothing complicated in what I'm saying. The 5 governors from Biafra land and other Southeast politicians are the hurdles and the hindrances, the obstacles and the saboteurs, the murderers, the terrorists and the criminals we are having. Without them, Biafra land or Southeast will be peaceful. You can attest to what I'm saying by now. Mazen Namdekano is in the DSS custody. Simon Ekpa is in Finland in the custody of the Finland authorities. Banned from talking or broadcasting or commanding. But the problem of Southeast is on the high rate, is increasing geometrically, automatically. You can see that the people who are causing mayhem are Igbo politicians, Igbo Haneze, Igbo local chief, Igbo Okwadikes, and the rest of the elites. Solution: we should start washing our clothes from our homes from south to east. When we will finish washing our dirty clothes from south to east, we throw away the waters. Or if you wouldn't mind, remove those old clothes that are very dirty, throw them away, burn them because they are no longer useful for any reasonable human being to use. Some people will say I'm talking in riddles, but this is what's supposed to be done. Then, as the sanitation was performed, sanctification will take place. I will leave you here until I come your way again.